And we're ready to bring you some great college football action.
Florida State has a talented core of receivers led by this wideout. And believe me, he's one of the most gifted receivers you'll ever see. Watch for them to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and watch for him to come up big in the upset.
Let's send it down to midfield for the Coke Zero coin toss. Colorado will be kicking off, and you can just feel the energy in the air for this opening kickoff. Kicks it off, and this game is underway. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. The offense will take over at the 34-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. Pass is tipped away.
Heck of an effort by the defensive back to knock that pass down.
That's what the defensive back coach likes to see. His kids reacting when the ball's in the air and then making the play.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. One-man backfield. Hands it to the back. Stiff arms, but he can't break the tackle. Counter play is good for about a yard. Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 35-yard line. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Got it for the senior. Solid gain, guys, but short of the first down.
Yeah, that was a nice gain. Although it didn't get him the first down, it gives him a little bit more confidence in moving the football against this defense later on in the game.
Pretty good hold there to bring up the 4th down situation.
He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. Brought down as he tried to field it. Great punt, great tackle. That's exactly what these guys were looking for out of their special teams.
The punter here does a great job, and the coverage was exceptional. It got down the field and didn't give the return man any room to make a move.
Two tight ends here. And he's taken down at the 9. 4 yards gain.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 9-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. And it's caught, and he's brought down quickly. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
This linebacker wasn't letting this guy go anywhere. Very nice tackle.
Decides to slide, and they keep it on the ground and pick up the first.
Good 3rd down conversion right here. Not a real big play, but this gives them a new set of downs to work with.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go to the air here and really attack this defense.
Single set backfield. They'll keep it on the ground again. And we got an injured player on the field. It's 2nd and 6. Ball on their own 23. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. 5 yards.
Here's a safe play hitting the underneath receiver, but it's a nice gain of 5.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Tough throw on the run and caught. A decent gain on the pass.
Yo, Kirk, good job by the quarterback here reading this play.
Yeah, the defense came with a blitz, and you're right. Great job by this young quarterback of recognizing the coverage and spotting the open man.
They come out with a big set. Gives it to the back. They'll bring him down around the 45-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. Ace backfield. And he's tackled at midfield.
Yep, if you can consistently pick up first downs on the ground, you win a lot of ball games.
1st and 10. And we got a new man in there, running back. He's scrambling. Tackle around the 35-yard line.
Excellent job by this young quarterback of making the defense pay for bringing both outside linebackers. That's composure right there.
We've got a 1st and 10. And this is the 10th play of the drive. 2 tight end set. Run play, and he'll lose yards.
Kurt, how about that defensive end getting in there on that play?
That is just a great play getting into the backfield. This guy is so quick that the ball carrier never had a chance.
Scrambling around. Now he's going to run, and watch out. They weren't going to let him squirm free on that play. The chain gang is on the move once again.
I'm looking for the defense to change things up here. They haven't been able to figure out this offense.
And anything, Lee, whether it's a blitz, anything to change up coverage, one way or another, the defense has to make some adjustments.
They hand it off again. And he's taken down at the 21. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
I can't believe he held on to the ball after that hit.
Yeah, and I don't even think he saw that hit coming.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Open receiver dropped.
Number 11, the intended receiver on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 21. They come out in a nickel. Now he tries to buy some time. Runs with it, and he's got room. Now it's 1st and goal as he's knocked out after a nice gain. What a drive this has been.
And they made about 6 stops along the way. 1 for every first down they've gotten. And that, my friend, deserves a yo.
Backup running back comes into the game now. They'll bring him down at the 7. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
That was the junior linebacker who'll get credit with the tackle there.
2nd down and goal. This is the 16th play of this drive. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. He got the ball away, but it wasn't anywhere near a completion.
Nah, he just wanted to avoid the sack.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Can't find anyone open. Now he's going to run, and watch out. And really a nice run there by that quarterback.
Well, great decision by the quarterback, reading the defense, and as soon as he saw the open field, he cut it upfield and scored the touchdown.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado gets set to kick this one away. And this one's away. He's to the 20. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. The defense did a nice job shutting down the offense the last time they had the ball. First and 10. Ball on the 34. Ace backfield. There's a strike complete. He's down.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open it up a bit more.
2nd down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 40. Single set backfield. Inside handoff. And he's tackled at about the 49. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
I agree with you. He's such a natural runner.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense is waiting on the pass. There in the quarters defense. Gets it off as he's hit. Complete. Tackle at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on that play.
Good play to pick up the defense. They got about 4 yards out of it.
2 tight ends set. And they motion a guy to the right. And they make the stop at the 30. Yard line. That one worked pretty well.
And it's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Hands it to the back. There's a player down. I'm not sure what happened. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Fires quickly, and he's got his man.
If this receiver wants to make it to the next level, those are the types of plays he'll have to make.
Absolutely. They love pass catchers that look the ball all the way into their hands and then tuck it away safely.
Brought down at about the 9-yard line. And he threw that ball in there nicely. Did you see that, Coach?
Yes, I did, Brad, and that was a good pass and a very good game.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Throws complete. He's got space to work. And he's pushed out of bounds, setting up a 1st and goal.
If you're going to send the middle linebacker, you better reach home. Otherwise, the quarterback will pick you apart for 1st downs like we just saw in that play.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down. And the halfback's got nowhere to go. 10th play of the drive. 2nd down. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. He tackles him for a loss.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
The defense is waiting on the pass. There in the quarters defense. Throws for the touchdown, and it's going to be an interception. Here he goes. It's a fumble. Steps out of bounds at the 28.
The intended receiver on the punt.
Come on, my grandmother can play better than that. Let's go, guys.
It's 1st and 10, and they continue to work the ball downfield. They line up in an I. Looks to him again, complete. He's taken down at the 19. They got a few yards on that pass.
Yeah, we talked about how the run will open up the passing game, but some teams like to use their intermediate passing game to open up the run. Either way you look at it, it's good balance.
And again, it's the wide receiver who's making a play. He's definitely been a favorite target for this quarterback.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 17. Backup running back comes into the game now. Gives to the back and swarmed under by the defense.
Instead of running around the defenders, he ran right into them.
I don't think it mattered if he ran left or right or over the top. They just lost the battle up front.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Inside the 10, and it's knocked down. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to.
What's he doing? God, what was that? Sticking up the plays. Get away with that.
And they'll look to convert here on another third down. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He's looking to pass. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. That was a good pass and catch there, but still not enough for the first down.
That's not an easy conversion here on third down for the offense. All the defense has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make a tackle.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They don't get it. Not quite enough for the first. Looks like they'll turn it over on downs.
You know what? I think they still made the right call there.
Yeah, it was worth the gamble, even though they didn't make it.
They'll go to work at the 9. It's first and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He scrambled, runs with it, and he's got room. And he's tackled at the 20-yard line. And that was a nice pickup by the quarterback.
Brent, I think this guy's amazing. He has an uncanny ability to scramble, and it showed right there on that play.
He throws it. Almost picked off. That could have been a big play for the defense.
Yeah, even though he had a good shot at picking it off, it's still a heck of a play to force the incomplete pass.
Back to pass. They bring him down. I think the offensive line missed a block there.
Somebody did. It was like a jailbreak up front, and the linebacker will get the credit for the sack.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Going long. Incomplete.
That's some tough defense right there. That ball had no shot at being caught.
I disagree. It had a shot at being caught, all right.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You didn't let me finish. It had a shot at being caught by the defensive back.
Oh, okay, defensive back. That makes more sense.
Misfortune struck as their last drive ended in a fumble.
This offense really has to avoid silly turnovers.
Yep, especially now. This offense is down a touchdown, so they could really use some points right here and now. They could do it if they could do it without turnovers.
And he's level at the 9.
I like it. They're not afraid to try this defense over the middle. The quarterback saw man coverage and gave his receiver a chance to make a play. Picked up the first down. I wouldn't be surprised to see them come back to that play.
And he shoved out of bounds at the 6. 3 yards there on the play.
Here, the quarterback just dumps it off to his tight end. But give this defense some credit. They just didn't let him go anywhere.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Touchdown, FSU! Well, he went to his tailback on that one.
Well, this kid's a dual threat. Not only does he run the football well, he can catch it as well as anyone on this football team.
Here's the PAT to tie this thing up. And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. He sends this one deep. He's tackled at the 25-yard line. The offense is looking to be a little bit more successful with this drive as they had to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll go to work at the 25. It's 1st and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's under some heat, and they push him out at the 20-yard line. Well, he ran out of real estate that time, and they'll lose yardage.
When you're going to run the ball to the outside like that, you've got to make blocks to allow the runner to either cut back or turn it upfield. They didn't get it done there.
Throws off balance, and it's intercepted. Tackled around the 28-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker, but not as... Throw from the quarterback.
It didn't look like the quarterback even saw the linebacker hanging in that area. It pays to be in the right spot at the right time.
First and 10. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. So with the half ending, they're just going to try to put 3 points up on the board. They got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. And it's through the uprights. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. We've got a great game here, folks, as we reach the end of the first half. Our score here in Tallahassee is Florida State 10, Colorado 7. The teams are lined up, and we're just about ready to start this second half. Tackle at the 30-yard line. Fellas, what do you anticipate here in the second half?
I'll tell you what, guys, it's been pretty evident that the crowd has been a big factor in this game so far. They're going to have to just get over it and just stick to their guns and run their offense.
And I think it's very important for them to come out here and move the football right away.
He's taken down at the 40-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back. 2nd and inches. Ball on their own 40. They line up in a double tight set. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. The running back gets the first.
They only got about a yard on the play, but the back did his job and got them a first down.
4 wide. Now he's scrambling. Throws, and it's knocked away.
That linebacker showed good awareness there.
This guy can do it all, Kirk. I'd take him on my team any day.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Caught, and he's hit immediately. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40. One-man backfield. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. Not much help from his blockers, and he's only able to gain a yard.
It came with a good blitz from the edge here and disrupted the blocking scheme of this run.
Yeah, Kirk, the blockers weren't able to hold their blocks long enough for the back to get free. Good stop there.
And he's going to come up with a sack.
That's just not a good play by the quarterback here. He's got to have a better pocket presence.
Yep, he looked like he was having trouble finding someone to throw to.
5 DBs on the field. He's on the run. Runs with it, and he's got room. And he just got drilled. Good game there on a quarterback scramble.
You know, I really like the decision to tuck it and run here. He waited and found no one open, so instead of throwing it away, he just took it upfield for himself.
No good. He hooked it left. Well, they come up empty-handed there, guys.
The snap was good. The hole was good. He just shanked it to the left.
So the score is still Colorado 7, Florida State 10. Here's a throw, and it's almost picked. And he threw the ball into coverage.
Man, I tell you, he's lucky that defense didn't come away with that one.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield. Well, he just couldn't get much of anything there.
No, Brad, he couldn't. And I think the offensive line's going to have to hold their blocks longer than they did on that play.
Florida State has a 3-point lead. Fires right side, got his tailback. They picked up some yards, but it won't be enough to keep those chains moving.
They went to the right guy. He just couldn't get away.
Yeah, that's not going to get the job done on 3rd down. That was pretty much the quarterback's only option. Didn't get him the first.
And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 42. Ace backfield. They'll work it right, met quickly by a couple of defenders. The back gets 3 on the carry.
Not a lot of yards there for the ball carrier.
That's because his safety did just a great job of reacting to the run and getting in there to make the tackle.
He's scrambling. Fires incomplete, knocked away.
Number 5, the intended receiver.
3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 48. Backup running back comes into the game now. Finds his man, and they take him down immediately.
Impressive play by the defense. They're feeling pretty good about themselves right now.
And what's better about this stop is that it forces a punt. And hey, when a defense is only on the field for 3 plays at a time, it'll keep them fresh for the 4th quarter.
They're all tied in on the line here on 4th and short. And he's taken down at the 44. Nice pickup on that one.
Boy, it always helps when you're running behind a bunch of big daddies like these guys.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 44. 2 tight ends here. Here's the run right. He's got nowhere to go.
The defense just blew that one up in the backfield.
Just nowhere to run on that play, Coach. The halfback had nowhere to go from the get-go.
Going with the shotgun here. Can't find anyone open. Runs with it, and he's got room. Knocked out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. And a big gain on the quarterback scramble.
Easy play there. The receivers run the defenders off, and all the quarterback has to do was run to the vacant spot on the field.
And don't forget about the awareness of the quarterback, recognizing the coverage and having the courage to tote it downfield.
Back to pass. He's at the 20. And they make the stop right around the 14-yard line.
And that is a great call and a big gain, especially on an early down.
1st down, 10 yards to go. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. He's scrambling, and he's shoved out of bounds around the 14-yard line. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that scramble. It's the 9th play of the drive. 2nd down. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he's scrambling. Now he's going to run, and watch out. He steps out of bounds, and now it's going to be first and goal. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
Oh, come on, my grandmother could play better than that.
They've got the defense on their heels now. It's first and goal. Ball on the 3. And we got the backup in there now at running back. Halfback gets the call, and he's got the touchdown. A short burst for the score.
That's what happens when you can win the war in the trenches down near the goal line. And the good news for this offense is they took the lead back. But the bad news is that the other offense is more than capable of putting points up on the board as well.
And he tacks on the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. Kicks it off. He's to the 10. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. They were forced to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll be looking for a little more out of their offense on this possession. They'll take over at the 23-yard line. High formation here. Got it and brought down immediately. And Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
Yep, you never know when these guys can break some tackles and turn a small play into a big one.
Knocked out of bounds. Right around the 30. They couldn't get much out of that one.
I loved how that defense just swarmed the ball the second it was thrown.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on third down. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Tackle made at the 36-yard line. They picked up the first down on the ground attack.
You know, great job there by the offense on a crucial third down lead to pick up that first down.
Kirk, did you see the way those guys blocked on that play? That was beautiful.
He gets out to about the 38-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Yards are hard to come by on that play.
You're not going to be able to get by a sure tackler like this linebacker too often.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage.
Let's go.
Going right, intercepted. He's tackled at the 38.
That's his first pick of the year.
And what a great interception it was. That can change the whole landscape of this game.
It's a one-possession game right now, so every score counts. That turnover could turn out to be the difference maker.
Single set backfield. Takes it right and brought down right away. And it looks like this one's going to come down to the final quarter. Our score here in Tallahassee is Colorado 14, FSU 10.
Florida State 10.
It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's scrambling. He's at the 30, and he hits him hard at the 25.
Nice pass, kid. That's how you deliver in the face of a blitz. And that was not just any blitz. He was looking at both outside linebackers coming after him.
They line up in a double tight set. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield.
That was a fantastic play by this defense.
You're right. Poor halfback, he had nowhere to go.
They line up in the shotgun. Throws it, and it's going the other way. Here he goes. Why would you make a pass like that when you got the lead?
It's simple. You don't. That was not a good choice by the quarterback.
It sure wasn't. Call another play. Dump the ball short. Call a draw play. Run a sweep. Something. But don't put the ball in the air where the defense can make a play.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Throws a strike over the middle.
Heck, they might as well keep throwing it the whole game if they're going to make big plays like that.
1st down, 10 to go. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Tackle right around the 32-yard line. That'll be a 2-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. 1 man backfield. Run the middle and nothing there. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Third down, 5 yards to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. It's batted down, incomplete. Nice play by the defense to bring up 4th down.
And instead of going for the interception, they did the safe thing, and that was just to tip it away.
4th down, and the offense is still on the field. They line up in an I. Pulls it in, 1st down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
Whoa, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, Coach, that's a great 4th down conversion.
That's what you call a momentum builder.
Not for the defense, though. They look a little dejected out there. I think now's a good time for this offense to take a shot at him. Go for the end zone.
They're in the red zone again, but this time they should be thinking touchdown. Here's the halfback, and he's brought down hard behind the line. 1-yard loss for the halfback.
Great penetration into the backfield, and that was just a great hit to finish off the play.
The blocking has to get better up front. They're going to get that ball carrier hurt. I mean, really hurt.
Catches it. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A yard if they're lucky on that pass play.
Not much of a gain for the wide receiver, but at least he made the catch and got himself some positive yards.
And it's caught, and he's brought down quickly. He made the catch, but he didn't get the 1st down.
Yeah, right now, the way this defense is swarming, there's just no room for him to get upfield for the 1st down.
This defense will give the quarterback those underneath routes all day long if it can prevent them from getting a 1st down.
Fires out to his wideout. Touchdown, and they take the lead.
And they are just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I think it's safe to say that this next possession will be huge. I mean, really huge.
But you can't ask for much more in an action-packed game like this, right, Coach?
I love it.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. And he hits the PAT. So with just over 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, our score, Florida State 17, Colorado 14. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Florida State gets set to kick this one away. He kicks it. Across the 30. He's taken down at the 34-yard line. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
What did you tell your players when they turned the ball over, Coach?
I'd tell them to forget about it. They just have to get that stuff out of their head and go out and play some really good football.
He's brought down in the open field.
Decent pickup there for the quarterback. And Kirk, he had nothing open downfield.
That was good coverage by the defense, but they have to be aware of this quarterback's tendency to scramble around and pick up some yards.
And he's hit before he can go anywhere.
The quarterback did an excellent job of recognizing the Mike linebacker on the blitz. He hung in there, delivered the pass, and his receiver made a good catch to move the sticks.
He's going to try and scramble. He rolls out to the right. Runs with it, and he's got room. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 37-yard line. Big play to come up with a first down.
They're staying alive. This one looks like it's coming down to the very end.
We've got a 1st and 10. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. He's on the run. Now he's going to run, and watch out. They get about 10 yards on that play.
Gain of 10 on the play.
It's 2nd down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He drops back, and he can't get away from the pressure.
Kind of looked like he hesitated a little bit too much here.
You're right, Kirk. The protection was good, but they're not going to hold him out there forever.
He's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He steps out at the 23, and that'll give him another first down.
Excellent job there, Brad, of running the football. That was good execution by this offense.
And a new halfback checks into the game. Now he tries to buy some time. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Now it's 1st and goal as he's knocked out after a nice game.
That's 100 yards on a day for this quarterback, Kirk.
But it hasn't been enough up to this point, Coach, because they're still on the losing end of this football game.
This quarterback has been playing pretty well. You can't blame him for all the team's misfortune up to this point.
He's going to try and scramble, and they make the stop right around the 4-yard line. Nowhere to go on the quarterback scramble.
On the play.
2nd down. So they line up on the 3-yard line going in. And it looks like we've got our Russell Athletic players of the game. Hands it to the back. Touchdown, and now they're in front.
So now they have a 3-point lead, which will most likely turn into a 4-point lead after the extra point, Coach. Do you think that this team will be able to move the ball back down the field and put one in the end zone?
Well, it's possible, but they're going to have to run one of the best 2-minute offenses that we've ever seen.
If they could make it happen, then it would certainly be one of the best finishes that we've ever seen.
Colorado is ready to kick it away. Here's the kick. He's out to the 30. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. And this will be pretty much it for this offense. They need to capitalize on this possession. And we got the backup in there now at running back. And down he goes at the 43-yard line. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
It's 2nd and 4 to go. Ball on the 43. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's tackled at the 44. They need to do a better job of managing the clock here.
You're right, Brad. Not only was that a horrible play in terms of yards picked up, but also, as you mentioned, in terms of all the time that may be wasted.
4 wide. Got a man, but brought down immediately by a couple defenders. About 4 yards on that play.
Nope, this is it right here. If they can't get a first down, it's time to head for the buses.
He drops back. Goes over the middle, intercepted. Here's an opening. To the 20, to the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. And he hits the PAT. So with very little time remaining here in the ball game, our score, Colorado 28, FSU 17. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Excellent kick. Makes it out to maybe the 19-yard line. So, fellas, what's your attitude at this point in this game?
There is just too much ground to make up and not enough time, Coach.
Yep, they played very well today, Kirk. This game is a lot closer than the score on the scoreboard is showing right now.
Back to pass. Clears it out to the right to the halfback. They'll bring him down at the 33-yard line.
Impressive gain there, but they do it all back.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 33. And a new halfback checks into the game. Looking for his man, incomplete. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the 2nd and 3rd receiver.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's looking to pass. Looks for his running back, incomplete.
That ball should have been picked off.
This quarterback had too much faith in his arm that time.
Well, that confidence almost led to a change of possession. His man wasn't even close to being open.
Throws down the middle. He almost had it, but it's incomplete. And the ball game's over. And our final score in this one, Colorado 28, FSU 17. As we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Kirk, let's get your final thoughts on this one.
Well, I think this one's going to raise a few eyebrows. Florida State really has to be discouraged about losing a game they probably should have won. You can bet their coach will have a nice long talk with his players after this performance.
Well, folks, thanks for joining us for this production of NCAA Football 09. It's been a lot of fun. We hope you'll join us again next time. So long, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.